Are you ready to go live? We're live.
What's up, dude?
What do we do? We got the one, the only Stan Dan.
Yeah, we have the only Stan Dan that ever will and will ever be. He
Ever
is our
will
boy.
be
He is our boy, right?
doing big things, standing everybody's cards up one by one,
So,
millions by millions,
yeah, you could say one by one.
two by
I prefer
two.
you.
All right, so let's talk about real quick bleaker trade night
Yeah, let's talk about that.
before we bring
How,
the man, the myth in.
yeah, how excited were you to be there with me?
That's honestly what it seemed like. I mean, at this point, the whole world is flipped on its head, and you got people asking you for autographs and shit. And honestly, every time I'm more blown away than I was the time before, and it has zero to do. I'm not nothing to do with myself. I could give two
Uh,
shits. No, 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 no. Let's put a cap in that right now.
you're right.
Maybe an oversized cap. We'll talk about that at the minute.
Mhm.
But I gotta say that it zero to do with my ego or me wanting. I don't think that I would even sign. I don't know what I'd be in your position, but you love that shit.
Yo, listen,
You
here
love
was
it.
here was the dope part though, right? Because here's the first
Because this
interaction.
isn't the first time for people to let them know. This is the first time for an autograph, yes. This is not a first time that Slab Strong Tim has been fanboyed.
Yeah, but
And the
like,
first time I saw it,
yeah, you were so not you, okay. So you're not like I said. It's not because you're. It don't even matter. You're killing it. You already know how I feel. But bro, the look on your face every time it happens, because you're the first time I just look over at you and you're just
yeah,
like
because you know it.
you're
You
just sick to
know
your
it's
stomach.
ridiculous.
Nah, but so I'm
But like,
sitting on
okay,
the.
let me ask you this. What do they say when they're fanboying? Like, what is their like, oh, I love when you
This little kid. Uh, he might he got to be around 10 years old, right? So he goes up to. I'm doing my pitch to Don Diego and Pokemon Radars right there. And he comes up to them and he's like, "Hey, can I get your autograph and a picture with you?" So I'm like, "Yeah." Well, I'm not like, "Yeah," but they're like, "Yeah." And then I'm
well,
just
because
sitting
he
there
wasn't
because,
asking you, he was asking them.
yeah. So, but he then turns around and he's like, "Hey, Slavstrom, I love what you're doing for the hobby. Can I have some? Or can I buy?" He said, "Can I buy some?" And I was like, "No, you can't buy. Like, here, take a couple, right?" And he gave me
Oh,
like
so you're
$5.
bribing people
Yeah,
with free product.
he asked to buy it though, so he was a fan before. It's not like I was like, come here, kids. So he
Well, you
came
still
up,
got it. Okay.
and there was this another. Yeah, but see, the part you missed is that there was another father and son waiting to meet me after he left. So, anyways, he then says, "I love what you're doing for the hobby." He gives me like 4 or 5 cards that I put my thing on, and we take a picture. And then later, it was later on that night that he had asked for the autograph. He wanted my autograph without the joke you're playing because he was dead serious. After he was like, "No, seriously, I need your autograph."
Yeah, I'll leave the joke to we'll leave that out for the story. But all right, so we're gonna play this video.
Yeah, then let's get Dan on here. But let's
Then we'll
play the
get Dan
video.
on here because I want to get his reaction. He's watching in the waiting room, so we'll we'll do this. Hold on one sec. And what's up to everybody in the chat? Richard, I like this vest. It's actually kind of cold in my office. And I think I might be getting a stuffy
Did
nose.
anyone
So,
did anyone say anything about your vest? Or oh, okay, I was gonna say, are you just
dude, my
bringing it
vest
up?
is dope.
I like vests. All
Yeah.
right, come on.
All right.
Let's
Yeah.
watch me be famous for 1 minute.
All right. It literally is only 31 seconds. So,
That's my boy too. Trying to get him 1,000 followers. He's up to
oh, so
81.
you also bribe these kids with follows.
No, is this after he shared the video? I mean, he shared.
All right. So here it is. For those who haven't seen it, it's something. And this is what happens when non-famous people become famous. Of course.
Oh,
It's
your
not
Wi-Fi
playing.
is terrible.
I'm directly hooked in. I mean, it should be playing.
You're kind of blowing it. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I'm not blowing it. Look, if it wasn't meant to be, people weren't meant to see. You know what I'm saying?
Well, anyways, that's a good still picture of me signing the hat.
Yeah, but we gotta hold on. Gotta get this to work.
Hold on, here we go. My guy Stan Dan is waiting in the waiting room. We're sitting here
He's
playing.
fine. He's fine.
I'm not in Connecticut.
All right, could you hear that?
You're
So
not
you
playing.
can't even hear it anyway. I think that's the problem.
I don't know, bro. But anyways, people want my autograph, or a person wanted my autograph.
All right. It doesn't work.
Anyways, go check out Show Your Slabs
Yeah,
Instagram.
go check out Slapstrong Tim at any location. He'll give you an autograph. And you'll love it. No, I can't let the people not see this because I'm sure everybody has, because everybody, is your fanboy. But
Come on.
when they see what you signed,
I don't know how to happening right now. This is real life. All of you just screwed it up so bad. You just screwed up this kid's ass. Why you do $1 or something, dude? That's not part of your.
Yo,
look at your face. It's so red.
yeah, but I was a little, you know what I mean? I don't know why you think I would be embarrassed. I was a little.
What is that? Fantastic.
I got to tell you, the actual enjoyment in your laughter and question was so genuine to like.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't understand what was going on.
I loved it. All right. With that said, we'll bring on an actual celebrity. What else is what's his lead up?
What do you mean? There's no need for introductions.
He's coming from upstate New York.
Yeah.
He is AKA known as the printer. The man that put the card on the stand. Dan Patell.
There he
Awesome.
He can't take us seriously, dude. He can't. He knows us too well. He can't take us seriously.
I'm just still amazed that you thought to put your phone right up to the camera so everybody could see Tim sign his name on a
genius,
bleacher.
right? I'm like, I mean, some call me the Tim Cook of the hobby, but
you had a backup plan.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Well,
so
welcome
Tim,
to the
is that
business.
hat on its way to PSA now? Are they going to encapsulate it and then you're going to put a slab strong on it?
I don't know, but that kid's Instagram is going strong now. Bleeker and I are trying to get him to get to 1,000 people, to 1,000 followers. He shared the hat. He shared the cards I got him.
You know what would be a great way to get that is to shout out his Instagram handle.
You should do that.
Yeah, but it's like.
What?
All right.
He's got to find it. Shout him out.
Hits and Chicks said they love your stands. All right, so Dan, thanks for coming on. Obviously, us three are like I'm not gonna say Three Musketeers. That sounds weird.
Yeah, it's corny too.
I'm definitely not gonna say the slab posse because that's the dumbest thing.
That was corny. They're not watching.
Yeah. No.
Look at us.
They might be.
So let's see where your, I guess, entrepreneurial bug started. Obviously, now you're full-fledged. You quit working for the man.
Yep.
You're Dan, not working for the man, doing stands. Let's give him a hand.
All right, you got another one in you. One more.
It's pretty good. All right, so
we're done.
You grew up did you grow up in upstate New York?
Yep, grew up in actually Western New York, but anything that's not the city is upstate. So like near Syracuse area, most people know that.
Have you ever thrown up the West Side?
No, you don't do that. You don't do that.
You're from the West Side.
west side of New York is not west side.
There's a lot of land there, though. So, anyways, before we get all serious, so one time it was on our first episode, and Dan, we've been trying to get you on forever. You've actually
you've actually been like dodging us. Yeah.
Everyone knows that you're our boy, right? But you have actually declined to come on here more times than we've asked, technically, which is weird. I don't know how that works. But Corey once said in the first episode, he was like, "We got to have Dan on because how we met is crazy." So I don't even know how you guys linked up because you guys were chilling before. Yeah.
So Chris,
we can name drop some people. Go ahead.
Yeah, Chris from Rip and Wax, who everybody knows Chris now. You know, Chris, I mean, the dude moves at light speed. I've never seen him stop to talk for more than a second to anyone. And to his credit, I mean, the guy does more. If you've ever talked to him, you know, on a Zoom or anything and looked at his office and stuff, he's literally like printing T-shirts over here, making pins over here. Like he's literally doing everything in-house for marketing, branding. You know, the guy's pretty smart. So he linked us together on an IG thing. And, you know, Tim, my first thing is, well, fuck this guy. Like, I mean, he could, what's he doing? Or, you know, but it's also like interested in like, oh, like, what's he doing? You know, so we kind of connected that way. And then, you know, again, Chris is just off to the next thing, probably introducing the next two people. And we kind of kept talking, and we both come from like the background of, I guess, a little more hands-on than most like inventors. Like we came up, there's an idea, and then there's also the measure. Yeah, no offense, but
yeah, no, I was in the same boat. Like when Chris suggested it, I was like, well, I'd love to talk to him, but I'm not gonna stick my neck out, right? Because the reality is we're two companies in a similar space, and it's probably not normal, even with the three of us here, to kind of be, you know, intertwined like we've wound up becoming. So when he suggested it,
you guys alone, so
yeah, we tried to get rid of Tim, but here he is. But no, I mean, and then that first Dallas show in May after the COVID restrictions lifted to some extent, or they never really happened in Dallas. We met up there, and I think it's gone well since. We've done a couple collaborations, but it's also worth noting, Tim, we met you there too. You that was, you know, the story you tell all the time. That was kind of where the rubber really hit the road. So I think it's been great. I was told initially that, you know, being an entrepreneur can be very lonely because in many cases people aren't friendly with you because you're a competitor. So just having you guys to talk to and work through issues with has been really a huge support network for me.
Yeah. Yeah, we usually have, I mean, I think between the three of us, we probably all talk to each other every day. And like if I don't talk to you, I'm talking to Corey. I'm sure Corey's talking to you. Like probably once a day, we're all communicating, if not on Clubhouse together talking. So yeah, it's
Now, Corey, I mean, you've done a business before, or you've had a business before. I've never run a business. I ran a region in a business, which, you know, is a small piece of it. And Tim, you've never run a business before. So reality is we're all going through the same stuff. So.
Yeah, no, and I've never had a product business. I mean, like I said, you do learn certain things from just being your own boss for a while.
Yeah.
But no, and that kind of, I guess, I mean, your guys' story is kind of almost lockstep with each other, even to where it is now, and you know, your partnerships and all that. So talk about like that part of it. Like, so who was first to take on an investor? Was it Tim or
me?
Yeah. Okay. Don't forget, swipe up and subscribe. Up there.
Swipe from Dan to Tim, or Dan to Corey.
So,
so Tim was first. Tim, I think I was 3 to 4 months behind you, probably. But
yeah.
I mean,
because it was like the next Dallas show, not the next one. The next one from when I signed, not the May one, but it was the next one. So it was about 2-3 months.
Right. And Corey, the reason that all happened, right, is because, like you said, I'm a product guy. I'm not the best sales guy. I can help salespeople operate and measure themselves and do all that. But when it comes to selling and marketing, that was a weak spot. Not to mention when you're running a product-based business, like there's really not enough time in the day. So
Well,
bringing
not just
on
product. I mean, product and production.
the production supply chain
Right.
side of it consumes so much of your time. I mean, like we were just talking before, I just took on an order of 30,000 stands showed up, and it just doesn't show up. You got to work all the way back from design to mold manufacturing to shipment and logistics. So having somebody like Jeff taking care of the visibility and the marketing, that's just a hole that I had, and why I strategically chose him as an investor once he was interested.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I spoke with both of you privately about it before it happened and after and whatever, and for whatever advice it was worth, I thought it makes sense, right? It's not for everybody, but if you can capitalize on that, I think he had something for both of you. Where Tim is a salesman, right? But he's not a product guy. He's not a logistics guy. You're a logistics guy, not now. In the breadth of both worlds, I think that like honestly having it all like together makes sense, and that's why I think we all three get along so well, because we know what we all every day isn't just what Instagram shows, right? There's
Right.
Worrying about competitors. There's worrying about shipments not getting in on time. There's all this shit that goes behind the entrepreneurial thing that people don't necessarily see, because they see
Right.
jet setting and to our they see Tim signing hats.
I haven't had to do that. But Corey, early on, we talked about I'm in an office now, and I know you were in a home environment before. Like, that's the stuff that people don't see. I mean, my basement to this day is filled with 3D printers and materials. I've got a room in my shop here dedicated entirely to boxes. I mean, there's just stuff that people don't understand, but it was great to work with you guys and understand how you're doing it.
So what was that? So a question for both of you, but Dan first. This is the Dan show. But so you guys know my situation when it came to in the beginning, where I didn't have a space. I don't have an office. So how much, when you guys both got out of your houses for this, I think Corey, you've been out for a while now. I know Dan, it's been a few months. What's that like?
It's great. I worked from home with my previous job, so I was around the kids a lot more. So it's kind of going backwards in that regard.
Dude, your kids are there every time I see.
Yeah,
Do your kids even go to school?
What'd you say?
Do they go to school?
Oh yeah, they do. So no, but we picked this location because it's half a mile from my son's school. So I drop him off in the morning. I come here, and then I bring him back here until around 5 o'clock, and then we go home for dinner. I mean, it's amazing and so convenient. But just being at home, when you're in a corporate environment, you waste a lot of time talking to people in the office and walking around to the water cooler and stuff like that. When you're at home, you're getting up, you're maybe cleaning up something or fixing something. It's just a different animal. When you're here in the office now, there's so much to do that I'm literally working the whole time. It's just
that's my whole thing. So I guess kind of not a myth, but when I started this thing, I was fortunate enough to have it was at a house, but it wasn't my house. So I never designed or developed anything in my house. It was a buddy of mine. So I kind of have my own space from the beginning, because I'm not a person. I
also mean being able to kind of leave the home atmosphere, even if it's just a mental thing, the difference between being at home, working on your phone, like I am right now, right? And then being at an office and just getting away from.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I literally couldn't be at home. There's not,
but
I just wouldn't do anything productive.
Yeah, and there's another thing that I'll bring up in a second, but right now, Kaylee's at home. She's a paid employee. She's managing the printers. So, a big piece of this too has been we hired a babysitter so that she can come in and get away from having to manage the business in the house there. So she can come in and really focus on her side of the business as well. And that's just been a blessing from the standpoint, the support that she gives, but also the fact that I've got a wife that's interested in the business and contributes. It makes this all that much better.
Was there a salary negotiation?
Nope, there wasn't.
Yeah,
No, I mean,
so this for the first, no, I don't know for the first time, but definitely the other day, Nikki was looking on eBay for, like, she's trying to start a PC. Does Cass or Kaylee have a PC now? Were they involved before? Did they care at all about cards, or now? I think Cass has some stuff, right?
Yeah, she loves. So she's into Star Wars, and then I made the biggest mistake by buying a couple boxes of Pop Century.
Pop Century.
Now
Yeah, that's
everywhere I go, do they sell Pop Century? Yeah, they sell it, but it's gone. Like, so when the new release comes out, I've got some calls into guys to just set aside like boxes because that stuff's just dope. I mean, and it's cool because then so when I was in Atlanta, I picked up Heidi and Spencer Pratt like dual auto like from Pop Century because she used to watch The Hills.
That's awesome.
So and they don't go for that much money.
Well,
so
Laguna Beach.
Yeah, it was a spinoff of Laguna
That's
Beach.
the OG, like the real.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
What about you, Thunder?
So Kaylee's a big Yankees fan. She's got a couple of Jeters, but Kaylee actually really enjoyed. Yeah, here we go. That was your segue.
So Dan said in a loving way, like, don't show her that because she loves it. So this was gifted to me by Corey. I put a slab strung on it. This is going to make its way to Kaylee.
Oh, okay.
Well, are you
at least I admitted it that you.
That's not how that. You're a regifter.
Yeah, but I'm saying it though. But I'm saying it's not like
that doesn't.
Do you hear his accent? He can't possibly have a Yankee card.
He took it when I gave it to him.
But anyways,
yeah, she'll love that. But no, Kaylee actually really enjoys ripping packs. It doesn't matter what it is. It's this is the good one. Ripping Pokemon cards with the boys. I think that's her favorite part is the gambling side of it.
Being able to bring the family side into it. So
what about autos? Have you ever I know before we get into the men, just because like I said, we're all boys here, so I want you guys to kind of see the inside because these are the conversations we have when we're just talking one-on-one. But like stuff like this autographs, like my girl wants like the Game of Thrones guys and stuff like that. And Corey already mentioned, is she down with anyone? Has she tried to get an autograph?
I probably can't afford it, but a Justin Timberlake would probably be good for her, or a Britney Spears.
Is there a Justin Timberlake auto?
I think you can afford the Britney Spears, though. I don't know.
I don't know, man. She's back. She's back.
All right. But
she's actually really popular now. She had whatever it's called in Vegas, right? So she had a whole show in Vegas, and she's free now, so it's probably worth a lot. But last thing on the business side, and this is something I'm really excited about. We've actually started hiring. So we have a part-time employee. Kaylee's a part-time employee. So it's just fascinating to me that you get over the hump of, hey, I'm going to leave this nice job and I'm going to go do it myself. And then you say, hey, I'm actually going to start creating jobs and helping people pay their bills. That's been a pretty wild thing. And I think in the very near future, probably sometime this summer, we're going to be looking to add more people. So if things keep trending in the right direction.
And somebody else?
Yep. Yep. His name's Kyle, local friend. Well, he's a neighbor of ours, but he works like 20 to 30 hours a week helping us out. It's amazing.
What's he do?
Assembly. So he'll take the boxes of stands that we have. They just come loose and count them out, bag them, tag them, and case them up and get them ready for shipment.
Yeah, that's where I am jealous of Tim and how he just went from the beginning to fulfillment because of I mean, it's smart. Your margins are your margins, and you
can always try to improve them. I mean, look, I'm also excited to take his job and turn it because he's going to go to college. He's going to not always be available.
I thought you were talking about me.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Tim, you're going to go to. No, so Kyle's going to wind up going to college. We'll probably backfill him with somebody else, but I want to evolve those roles into a sales position or into a shipping logistics position, right? And continue to ratchet up the the description of those jobs until we create like a mini corporation.
All right, this question for both of you. I got $1 million check. Are you selling me your business?
No.
2 million.
No.
5.
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
You guys are both high. At $5 million, you sell your business.
Well, so
that's assuming without saying the number. That's assuming I get the whole 5 million.
Yes.
Well, no, Corey, hold on a second though.
So to me to think at 5,
no, 5, you get 5 million.
Okay, but think about it, right? I think what you are in our answer, you're seeing the belief that we have in our companies.
I understand that, but I also, but in some respects, like, and I've been asked the question too, and a part of the question is to go, are you over, like, are you too much in love with this thing where you're not actually like being smart?
No.
There's a number, but it's not 1, 2, or 5.
See, the thing is though, let's say that I get 5 million. Let's just pretend, right, that my product is good enough and my sale, all this is a dream, right? I get the 5 million. I would have to sign, it wouldn't be like a 3-year contract, which is normal, I believe. Like it would be like 5 to 10. I'm still the face because I'm not going to stop throwing it. I'm not going to stop going to shows. Like nothing's ever going to, I don't care if nothing's ever going to take this away from me. So,
yeah,
I mean, that question is kind of like, I would still make money off it regardless and be I don't know. I just want to,
I'd love to keep running it. I mean, if you can shift some of the risk, right, by doing that.
What about you, Corey? 5 mil?
No, mine's more like 20.
There you go.
I don't know if you just big time this or just laid some real knowledge down, but I feel good about either way.
No, I mean, it's a reality, right? And I wasn't saying that you guys are crazy not to accept 5 mil, so I'm assuming at 20 you're both out.
Oh yeah. If I'm making A-Rod money, yeah, I'm out.
Corey, and actually Dan, is it 5 million with or without umbrella though?
I'm 5 million.
Say if you have an umbrella now.
I'm not selling. If I ever get my umbrella up and running, I'm not selling my umbrella. Okay. But I'm like you guys. I would like to be bought and hired, like Card Ladder or stuff like that, where it just takes all the back end away, takes some of the upside away, but you can still, or just shift focus to me doing, worrying about the custom stuff or like
it's a good question though, because like we've all taken on investors, right? And so it stinks giving up a percentage, but
I don't think so. I think it's worth its weight in gold.
Hear me out. That's what I'm saying. It stinks giving up the percentage, but you're doing it strategically to grow. So you're still there. You're still, in the driver's seat, but now you have this new arrow in your quiver to go do something better. Whereas selling outright, it's like you basically forfeit all control. And that's that. So it's a different thought process. And where we are right now, I just don't think I'm really thinking about that.
So to be clear, though, I think everyone knows the story. And I do want to get into the mint, but actually, we're doing good with time. I mean, I almost lost it all for a very small amount of money compared to what you guys just asked me. And
and especially for what it was, that would have been.
I'll admit it. I told you to do it, and that was totally wrong. But we live and learn.
It was more though. I was pretty like it was. We talked privately, and I was like, "Hey, I got this amount of money in my bank account." And that it wasn't like you were telling me to do it because you didn't believe in the product.
Well, to my credit, I told you not to do it, and I know how much money you had in your bank account.
But yeah, so that's a wild situation to go through, and I had a lot of like, and I'm sure you guys have too, though, right? Where you're getting investment offers. Like all the or at least at minimum, those situations where someone's in front of you and they go, "Hey, you looking for investment?" Even if it's like a quick question. And for me, and I think you guys know this especially because I would run back to the table in Dallas and be like, "Yo, like this is happening," and they're like, "It's just like."
Yeah, and one thing I do envy you guys is the investor you took on is seemingly your final investor. Right, you're not playing dink and dunk to get to where you're going, and in some respects, I'm playing dink and dunk because not to say that there's more upside or whatever. It's just I don't know that like the same money could get. It's just it's just cost of product, right? You're dealing in, lower cost products. So like my number has to be way bigger just for the simple fact that everything is more expensive. Like there's nothing, your margins are better than mine. So, if I would have had that, if I would have thought of either of your guys' things, I would have done the same thing and probably gotten to the end investor because at some point, like, you hear the bootstrapping and the, cutting corners and all this shit. That's cute, right? But if you have a fire and all it is money to just take a gasoline to torch it and go, right?
So Corey, you and I don't think we've ever had this conversation, but separately I've had with both of you, where I still feel like I'm bootstrapping, and I'll tell you like what I'm about to do, and you're like, "Are you kidding me, Tim? Like buy, like
well,
get that
but you're
like,
just
money, like
you're mentally bootstrapped."
Yeah, that's not.
Well, Tim, you
That's
know
not a
where
bad
you want to
thing.
go. You know that you're currently at A.
That makes me so much nervous to have this money to like.
You're at A and you're trying to get to B, right? And the reality is you can do it. The end game is whatever margin, but you might not be there now. So you want to get better margin out of the gate, but you got to take some incremental steps along the way.
Yeah.
That to me is the bootstrapping. It's okay to solve the problem today, but it might not yield the same revenue. But you got to live to fight another day, and then you can incrementally improve.
Yeah.
We all deal with that.
I have no idea what any of that meant.
I have no idea what that meant either.
Let's talk about. And to be fair, though, the things you just said I wrote down. I will actually be calling my advisor afterwards, which is you, to figure out.
Okay, I'll explain it. So I'll break out the crayons.
So the thing I know I'm truly excited about. It was supposed to be my first table. Corey hooked me up with my first table in Atlanta, but because the mint got delayed, so now it's my second table. But so we're going to be in Vegas, 25th to the 27th or 28th, 25th. I mean 27th, right?
25, 26, 27, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So talk about where can people find you at this?
What do you got planned for your setup? Is it going to be what you have in Atlanta? Are you doing anything bigger?
No, it's going to be pretty much the same. So my table is right inside the entrance. I think I'm right next to Brooklyn Classics.
Oh, nice. I like those guys.
Which, yeah, they've got some stands from us. I forget who's on the other side of me, but so we're going to be right there. If you walk in the door, eBay is going to be straight ahead. My recommendation is, go check out that booth because there's going to be a few of those in there. Table is going to be pretty much the same. We're not overly focused on getting a ton of sales at the show, so I'm not going to have a ton of inventory. But the purpose is all of the relationship stuff. I mean, I'm going to start flashing some logos, but Collectible has done an awesome job putting all this on. So shout out to our buddy David that we've been speaking to with Collectible. Another big supporter of the show is PWCC.
Oh, bringing out the big names. Here we go.
Yep. And then I got
Jesse,
eBay.
Tony, Eric, what's up, boys?
Yep.
And then the one that I'm really excited about, I'm hoping that Mr. Masvidal shows up. But the Breakers. Who else we got? I can keep going to my bag of tricks. Isn't DJ Ski going to be speaking at the show?
I think he's going to be also DJing.
Did this just turn into like a bragging session? Tim, you want to get your autographed hat?
Keep going.
We got these guys. They'll be there, right?
Zablo, Jess,
Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Our boys.
Dude, Mark and the Funky Bunch. We gotta make a T-shirt that shows like Zablo and like all the dudes around him. And what did Marky Mark and they didn't wear shirts, right?
Oh no.
Well, only Marky Mark didn't wear a shirt and would wear jeans with his tighty whitey showing, and he would pull them down.
So we'll impose Zablo's head on that body, and then just have the rest of the crew around.
Yeah, shout out to Big Ray too, the Golden Collector, not just Masvidal.
Yeah.
And then this guy's probably going to show up, right? He's local.
Is he?
So yeah, he lives in Vegas.
I know he's local. I just don't know if he's going to show up.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm surprised isn't
involved. Right.
Yeah.
Well, we could probably look up his show schedule. I wonder if he's got a concert that weekend.
Well, I believe he's in Australia right now.
Cool. Yeah. So no, I mean that wasn't a bragging session. I just really like showing off, some of the cool work that we've done with some of the good guys in the hobby. I mean, a lot of these guys are the guys you guys talk on Clubhouse with regularly.
I know. What about SYS and Slabstrong?
Yeah, I mean, we had to one of those.
I gave Mr. Tim. I'm sorry, Corey. You've got all of them that I have.
That was 2.
He gave one.
Yep. That was 2. And Tim, I actually to prove you, I actually did do it. I just got to ship them to you.
Well, hold on. Show the back of it. There's just no stand.
Oh no!
There's no stand. Oh! I just thought of something. We're gonna talk off air. I really can't say it on there.
I'll help you with it. But no, I mean it's going to be a great show.
Oh, no, I was talking to
all
Corey.
the big names are there. I'm trying to get Tim off his idea because I'm sure it's going to be like, dude, if you did this with that, it'd be the best thing ever. And then he can throw it.
It would be the second best thing ever. Slabstrong's number 1. No, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite products in order: SYS stand-up displays, Zion
In order.
Zion cases,
Oh, we got
Trade Safe.
Let's bring that comment up.
Slabstrong. I'm in the top 5 though.
Yeah. No, I mean,
When you look good, you look good.
Yo,
I got to get a vest.
but that's not even cool. I got a new hoodie on.
You do have I like that hoodie. Shout out to Hoj and so Card Lab, they'll be there. They'll be in like every panel, just kind of running the whole show.
Mhm.
Christina's a gatekeeper, and she told me she was gonna let me in the gate, and then she locked the gate. But we'll have a chat at the minute about that.
Wait a minute. Wait, are you telling me the email that I got with the that code isn't for the actual physical? I just realized that.
What?
The code, the email was for that Dana White thing today, not for.
It was at 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think that code was for?
To like just go wherever I want at the
He
minute.
thought he was going to throw a slab at Dana White.
Oh.
He's thinking. What's up with the pens?
I
We're
guess.
doing our best Hoj.
Yeah, I guess someone said that Hoj always has a pen in his hand.
Because he's writing notes.
I never noticed because I'm always lost in his eyes. But I have 3 pens, so.
Yeah,
they're
take
sealed.
that, Hoj. You have 1.
And they're sealed. Throw that on Card Ladder.
Yeah. Grade them.
Great.
All right,
But
so well, the mint. So you're gonna be set up next to who's on the other side?
Well, what's the number of the table?
It's
There's a map there.
It's A3. I forget. There's oh shoot, I forget who the main or one of the premier guys in the middle. I forget who.
And who's going out?
Going out? What do you mean?
Is the guy who puts the stands together coming?
No, he can't make it. But I am bringing a buddy of mine, Matt, that went to high school with Kaylee and I. So he's excited to go out. We're actually going to try to get around to golf in and see the sights.
What are you doing, dude? This is business.
You got to mix it in. The tee time's at 6:40, so I'm going to be tired, I think, Friday afternoon.
Yeah, but what times does the show open?
Isn't it? I think Friday evening, right? And then all day.
When are you getting
Saturday.
in?
Thursday.
Thursday, what time?
Like around noon.
Oh, so you're gonna set up Thursday?
You can set up if you have a 10x10 booth, right? You can set up on Thursday. I think you have to wait till Friday if you don't.
So you're gonna play golf and then go set up and then. You ever play golf in Vegas?
It's going to be a nice, calm 97 degrees.
So last time I played golf in Vegas was at the Beckett Industry Summit.
Mm-hmm.
Long drive champion, not to brag, just to brag. Hit a 315-yard bomb down the middle. But anyway, that's doesn't matter. I mean, it's impressively long, I know, but it's all doesn't matter.
No one sent me because now it's
But
real.
it was 114 degrees, and it was
Nice.
miserable.
No, because now it's time to get real. You only won because I wasn't there, and the only reason why I wasn't there is because no one sent me an itinerary. So stop with this bragging about
10
the
to
long trip.
1, you got an itinerary. I mean, well, you were there, so yes, you got an itinerary. Oh no, wait, you didn't buy a ticket. So yeah, okay.
Because I didn't pay for nothing.
Yeah.
We know that.
No, I paid Corey.
Yeah.
I gave him a little slice of something because he hooked it up.
Something.
He actually in what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, the welcome reception's at 7 p.m. on Friday.
Oh, so it's not open on Friday?
Wait a minute.
What's 18 takes 4.5 hours, so be done by 11. Sleep for 5 hours, and then go to the show.
Wait a minute. Is this true, Corey?
I thought it was open Friday.
Friday, March 25th, the Marketplace sneak peek, and then welcome receptions from 7 to 10. Saturday, 8:30, early access. 9:30, general public.
Oh, so it's really only Saturday and Sunday.
Effectively, yeah.
Well, I'm going to need to set up on Friday, so I got to figure that out.
Yeah. And
All right.
guys, one of the things I really want to do for the show is, be represented on each table. So, Tim and Corey, if you guys have something you want to drop on my table, we can, trade some stuff and really represent each other at the show.
Oh, no, my banner is you laying on a bearskin rug.
Oh, good.
So we're good. You'll be well represented there.
That's good. Just, I hope PETA doesn't show up.
Who's Peter?
Somebody else in this chat might think that too.
Oh.
Anyway, so wait, what, Tim? When are you getting in? This thing's off the rails.
I land Thursday at I want to say 9:30 p.m.
Right, so you'll be able to get your stuff together at the same time as Dan.
Yeah, but without being all sweaty and have calluses on my hands.
You're gonna have calluses on your hands by rolling out your tabletop.
Your floor display.
Oh, you wanted that there?
Corey.
Hope that pallet made it.
How about, did you ship out? I don't even care. This is turning into a Zoom meeting. Did you ship out today?
Yes. Yep.
All right. Let's back to Thunder Dan. All right, Thunder Dan. Is there anything special you can tell us? I don't want to hear NDA, all this other stuff. What are they called?
NDA.
Some guy I met wants to work with me, and he's like, "I'll sign an NDA if you want." I'm like,
that's not a bad idea. Me and the first time me and Dan talked, we signed an NDA.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I just need to know your address. I don't need no NDA.
Yeah, that probably helped. I mean, look, at the time, it's just like, yeah, I don't care. I have no interest in stealing your product, and you don't have any interest in stealing mine, so we'll sign it, and that makes it easier.
I mean, I don't know. I was a little mad when I saw those frames on your wall. I'm not going to lie behind you.
It's what it is.
Oh God, I love you guys. Hey, so what are we gonna do, guys?
If you start putting those things together, we're gonna have a problem.
What thing?
They are clearly split.
So what are we gonna do, guys? Is there are we gonna try to get the Clubhouse boys together? Is this solely a listen?
You can't write this shit, folks.
There's nothing I can do about what's going on. Let me.
Nope, keep going with it. Is it? Just make sure it's not your car being stolen.
No, my car's not here.
Okay, because it was stolen.
Thank you. So, what are we doing? We getting together? Is this a family event? We're gonna go out to dinner one night.
So for all those people not going or on the fence, just think what you're gonna miss.
So there is a collector's carnival Saturday night. Is that included in our tickets? I don't know if it is.
Dan, we're going wherever we want to go, Dan.
It isn't though. To be just
that's what I was worried
about.
So Tim will be there.
Yeah. You're telling me there's a collector's carnival and I'm not invited?
Well,
It's a
no,
VIP
that's
bag,
what
right?
the VIP ticket is. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to pay for it. I mean, you could pay. Yeah, anybody can be there.
He's thinking.
All right. So, what is the one thing that you're looking forward to in Vegas more than anything else?
Dan.
Me too.
Me too.
Dan
No,
at the Peppermint Rhino.
what is the pepper? Oh my god, I don't even want to Google that.
So my ultimate dream, if I was to say, like, would be rocking down Fremont. Dan bangs some CBD and just ends up running down the streets of down the strip.
CBD.
Cut this part out, but this is.
Yeah, we'll cut a lot of this out.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of the people, man. I mean, it's such an easy answer. There's
Well, so
many
Dan,
people
are
still I
you
haven't
selling there?
We have to sign up for I think it's a $25 license. I'm going to do it, but no, the intent really isn't to sell a lot. It's to network.
Wait a minute. Dan, yeah, I got to teach you how to not to spend money. You're trying to tell me you're gonna go there and spend $25 just to sell something for $25?
It says it on the stand. I'm a stand-up guy. I play by the rules, Tim.
Corey, are you
last thing
doing
I
that
need.
too?
I'm not gonna lie, it's the first I'm hearing of this.
No,
Oh, you guys didn't get on the vendor webcast thing? They said it like 3 times.
I got that tomorrow night.
Oh, they did another one.
I got the email, but I'd
Wait,
like to
Tim,
go. Listen, man.
Yeah, don't be an idiot, Tim. I may find all this news out tomorrow night when I have my web vendor cast or whatever, and I'll relay all pertinent information to Tim.
No, I already know about it.
What?
Now he does.
No, you have to. It's $25. You need a seller's permit for Las Vegas.
Yeah, but did you go to the web thing? Did you order your food?
He's just parroting back. Oh yeah, you had to do that today. Did you see the prices on that stuff?
Listen, bro, I don't know what you guys think.
Made your voice sound. How much? Wait, you had to do that by the end of today?
Yeah, today was the last day.
Listen, first of all, it's put on by Zion Cases. I'm just going to ask Clint for a sandwich. You guys play by the rules too much.
Yeah, but Tim, the part of the food thing is you already get a credit. So if you don't use it, you lose it.
But the $75 credit won't even get you a gallon of coffee.
Who judges coffee by the gallon, by the way? I thought that was odd.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like, is it on the menu if you buy a gallon of coffee?
Just so you're clear, Dan, did you get the coffee?
No.
I was gonna say, because I will be by your table, and that's how it works. I will come visit you more often.
But it's also in Vegas, isn't like? Do drinks even get paid for in Vegas? Coffee or liquor?
I'll bring my own. I'll bring.
Not if you're gambling.
I'll bring the Keurig out of the hotel.
That's $150.
Wait, who's watching this? You think?
Important people.
So that's not the Mint Collective, right? That's all the MGM brand. That's all pre-canned stuff. They just issue that to every single event.
It's wild. Like, we have to pay. So to get the pallet out there, if you shipped it and got it in by this date, it was X number of dollars per 100 pounds. If you got it in by another date, it was triple per 100 pounds because of the whatever they're called. What are those things called? The Union? Yeah. It's a bunch of mafia ran.
Wait, hey Dan, can we talk tomorrow so you can help me figure out how to pay that license?
Oh, now you want to actually follow the rules?
Wow.
Are you taking product out there though? Like, how much stuff are you taking out?
No, I'm going to bring a couple cases of stuff. Just to have, right? Because like we have our new top loader stands that I think there's going to be some kids there, I'm assuming, and that's a good product for kids to buy.
Shameless plug.
What's going Why are kids going to be there? What are you talking about?
They have like a whole kids get in free thing, and or am I mixing up Culture Collision? I don't know. But no, I mean,
Who brings their
just some
kids to
basic
Vegas?
stuff. There's people
Yeah,
that
there's
live in
gonna be
Vegas.
there's gonna be local kids from Vegas.
Yeah.
People have kids in Vegas. They don't bring kids to Vegas. Know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. On that note, Dan, we'll let you go. I know you
No,
got
bro.
you
That's
got
what I'm
another.
talking about.
The
No,
dude's got
no.
another meeting.
Oh, shit.
I do have another call. It's 8:00.
He called us a
But
call, not even a
Where are you going?
podcast.
Is it a call or a podcast?
it is a lead up to a podcast. So we will. I think actually tonight, Chris from
What?
Rickton Wax is on Toxic Cards.
Dan,
You're not
you
even
got-
on.
I'll be on the 21st, I think.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a
I
minute.
planned stuff out, man.
But you were supposed to be on this podcast on the 21st.
Yeah, I'll be here too. But I got moved up. I'm flexible now.
You know what? To the Moon just called. He's taking your spot.
I mean, Skylar's a good guy. I would do that too.
Shout out to the moon. Hello.
To the Moon. All right, Dan. Thanks for coming in and keep up the slab business.
Hey,
Tim,
Dan.
we'll finish up our stuff. Maybe answer some questions from the.
Yeah, let's answer some questions from the audience while Dan big times us.
I'm not big timing you. I can stick around if there's any questions for me, which I can't see them.
All right, boys, fire these questions out. Dan's got 3 minutes.
He's got 3 minutes. Fire him out.
Anybody got any questions?
Type.
Oh, let's go.
And we
Let's
got none.
go.
Nope, we got none. There's nobody even watching.
Is there really not?
Oh, we're never gonna get picked up for a big.
What do you mean? We're already on Show Your Slabs.
Felt like a bit of a big time. Oh, Kev. I
What's the
mean,
question?
Oh,
don't worry, he'll be on. And Kev reads between the lines. We got to get him in here. Call. What's his number? I want to call him right now. Are you all right, Tim?
Yeah. Oh, you can still see me?
Yeah, we're still live, dude.
I know. I was going to try to write a comment on Slab Strong, but I'm not signed in. I mean, on Show Your
Oh,
Slabs.
what's it under? Like your other name?
Eric, yes.
Dairy Fairy.
Hits and chicks, baby.
What is it?
Hits and chicks.
Dan, do you understand that you are judged by the company you keep? Sanderson or you hang out. You want to hang out with us all the time. What does that say about you? Right?
Yeah, he's always like, "Hi guys." That's
Hearing
my
Tim do a fake Boston accent's a new thing for me.
What's
Do it
up, you
again.
hot-ons?
There we
You
go.
hot ons
You want to go ride a bicycle down the mountain?
with some electric sax.
Yeah. Did you see the Red Sox play today?
Red Sox.
All right, Dan. Peace out,
All right,
dude.
Thunder.
Hey guys, have fun. See you in a few in what? Less than 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
we'll see you in
Mid
Vegas.
Collective. Holler at your boy. All right.
Bro, you always just be key. He didn't even get his chance to say bye, though.
He said bye. Just shut up. You always ruin it. It was a perfect goodbye, and then you go, hey, we should say bye.
All right, guys, we got 7 minutes here. Any questions? Dan, how's he gonna then type bye?
Yo, he's in the comments now.
Oh no, I bet you that's
Abdil,
Ken.
you didn't have a question for Dan. You literally sat there for 2 minutes. You could have typed the question, and now you're
Abdil,
now.
we know that.
Abdil didn't even type the question. He just typed that he had a question. So he was
Abdil.
about a good 3 minutes away from typing an actual question.
Yo, why does my eye look all lazy on YouTube Live?
Yeah.
But anyways, Abdil. All right, Abdil, but stop typing and ask us the question. We know Dan pretty well. Dan just sent me a text and said I can answer.
I had a question for him, but I had to think of the question, so he didn't have one.
All right, Abdil, we're only staying live at this point to find out Abdil's question.
All right, what else is in the news of the hobby? Anything to wrap up with before we go? Tom Brady's back.
Oh wait, no. You know
Tom
what?
Brady's back.
Listen, you know what? No. Let's do this. Let's not unless you feel. Look at. Let's be the only ones.
Did you just carving me?
No, let's be the only ones. Let's be the only ones. Let's do this
Who?
for real. Let's be honest.
Put a name out there.
Yeah. Say it with your chest.
Did you just carving me though?
Me?
Look at here. You just said look at here.
Oh. What is Dan's favorite? Yeah, put this question up. I know that he had a great time in Atlanta because I went out to dinner with him.
I know he loves being Tim's boss.
Who's my? I don't have a boss. I have no boss.
I had to see your face.
Listen, can we talk about it though? Can we be the only ones with the real deal? Evander Holyfield, my boy Kevy Kev. Or do you not want to say it? I want to say it though.
I don't know what you're talking about.
V-Friends cards are trash. They're garbage.
They're yeah, fine.
Here we go. No, let's have an open discussion about it.
Have you ever seen one in person?
No.
Okay. Case closed.
Listen, I've seen a cereal box that had nice quality. It's cardboard. It's
right,
what's on
I'm
the
just
cardboard.
saying it.
It's what's on the cardboard that's most important to me.
Right. So, in the same respect, do you think that I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh is?
Yes.
I don't know shit about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Right.
I'm not going to judge the cards because there's people for them.
No, but there's some cards that I see the artwork in.
I'm not. Believe me, I'm not. But the problem that people have with the V-Friends cards doesn't matter, because if you had that problem with the cards, you should have had the problem with the NFT.
No.
That all it is a copy of that.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the artwork, yes. Garbage.
Right. So if your problem's with the artwork, then your problems way back when the NFT came out and people bought those things for whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but listen. If you really wanted to if you cared, let me just put it this way, Corey, if you cared about putting a project out, you would have hired someone to create art and not try to sell me a doodle that I can do. Like, that's just my opinion.
Right, but all he did is took the NFT and put it onto a card.
No, but I'm saying from the beginning, the project itself could have had.
Right, so your problem is with the project.
It's the artwork from the project.
I hear Kevin's points. His points are different than what we're talking about. His points are the guy selling it. What is he selling us, and what is the future of the guy selling us? Because he is so intricate in like the card market that we know and love, right? I don't second guess that. But what I will say is everybody shit on that Dutch auction idea, the reverse Dutch auction, thinking everybody was going to be fucking out on it. Everybody was going to be, boxes were going to be 16K, 20K. It actually worked. So if he's taking a I agree with Kevin. He should have thought more about if this is what he wanted his first project to be. I don't disagree with that, but I don't really think this is his first project.
Well, he could have done all that, right? He could have done all that, all this back end stuff, all that, right? With a better quality.
But isn't NFTs a cash grab? Yeah, Gary's just doing what Gary does.
Yeah, I like Gary V. I don't like the cards.
That's fine, but you didn't like the NFT, so why is anybody surprised?
Yeah, but see, I'm not a person in the card game that doesn't mind NFTs. But that's what I'm saying. The original artwork together. If he cared, I believe the.
How would he change it though? If he was going to take his NFT and turn it into a card, how would he change it?
I think from the beginning it should have been changed. I think the whole thing is a cash grab. I think he's trying to sell these as because if Gary V didn't do it, they wouldn't be worth any money, and he knew that. I don't think it was like this. Let me see if I can have these doodles and see if it hits big. I think he knew that if he just doodled some shit, it would hit big. I don't think it
Right,
was
but
like
do you know like what's behind? And again, I'm not even trying to defend him. I'm just saying I'm just looking at it at a different point. Like the 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 utility behind it. It like if you have a V friend, it gets you into stuff that people will and have and can benefit from, whether it's you like it or not. Like the conferences and all that stuff. So it's a $10,000 ticket. People pay $10,000. Have you ever seen like Grant Cardone and these guys? I think they're worse. But
right.
like,
Me too.
I think those guys are way worse because at least they're not like, they're just telling you like, hey man, take money and make more money. This will always work. Like that shit doesn't always work. And it doesn't, and none of it like has any depth to it. Like what Gary V is not any different than he's always been. Whether he's haggling a fucking grandma at a garage sale for a thing that he knows worth $150, he's haggling her from $1 to 75 cents. Why? Because he's Gary and he it's money. It's always a money grab, but he's out front about it.
Yeah, but this one feels more like
it feels more like it hit you at home because it's cards.
Well, also it feels like before the camera went on, it was like, hey guys, watch this. Let me draw these dudes. Watch how, because it's me. It doesn't feel like, okay, it almost turns it for me, right? It turns the message that he originally was trying to put across with them, in my opinion, before he even thought of the NFT thing, when he was actually drawing them, the initial genuine passion to go, okay, I'm going to create Passion Pig, and then give me this whole spiel about this is why I should be passion, now becomes corny to me, and now becomes it's no longer like a motto I live by now. Now it's some corny pig on a t-shirt. You know what I mean? So I think when you originally thought of it, the idea behind all these characters was a genuine love, right? And then he started doodling, and then someone was like, NFT those, and then it started this path of a money grab, because I think his message is getting lost with how bullshit the art is, and the fact that he's selling it now. When he first started doodling it, I think he held it up, and someone bought it for like $25. You know what I mean? Like, I think the message is getting lost, and now it's simply a money grab, not a motivational, because it started off as a motivational promotion, really.
Right, and like, so to this point, like Kevin, again, we've had conversations that are whatever. Do like, I don't apply anything that's happening right now to what is going to happen with what we all love, and that is sports cards, and that is trading cards.
Me either.
I think this is a completely separate thing, and people also got to understand, like, oh, I can't believe this was his first thing. This was probably his fifth thing, but it was the first thing he could get licensed to do, because you can't, like, he's got a lot of interests, and I'm sure, like, even, dude, I could see him making toy cards. You see his back wall? Like, you don't think he wanted to make fucking Transformer cards and shit like way before then? But you can't. Like, this is something that's encapsulated, where he's got literally like carte blanche to put whatever he wants on there, because all the IP is owned. There is never going to be a question about it. Nobody's going to come out of the woodwork suing about it that was involved in it 80 years ago. Like, and it's unfortunate, but I think it's the reality. And I don't know, I'm not, just for me personally, I'm not going to judge his sports card like future on what this was.
Well, and to be fair, I think he has listened, because on the 1027 footage, he knows that the sports world has been crapping on him, and at the same time, he said the next V friend. So here's my point, right? The next V friends he's doing is getting done by artists. So he's recognized that he needs to put out a better quality.
Yeah, product. But even do like get all those artists in and make sure, like, the problem is nowadays everybody thinks that something happens so fast. He can't. Yes, he may say he knows 20 artists. Say he doesn't do his due diligence and he rushes it out. Turns out one of those artists 5 years ago painted Nazi symbols all over a wall.
But you're admitting that
who gets blamed?
But you're saying that essentially he rushed this one out.
I don't know because I don't know there's anything else. Like, I would say he rushed the NFT out. This is just a transformation of
Right.
the NFT to a paper, to a physical. Like there's no more, no less. I mean, honestly, yeah, no, the secondary look, and to this point, I agree with Tim. Take Gary Vee say, watch what I can sell. Dude, we're doing the same thing. We have quality products, yes. But like at the end of the day, I said, let me take a bunch of plastic, carve holes in it, and watch what I can get people to buy. Because I believe in it though. Like I'm not saying watch what I watch. I'm not saying haha, watch what I can get people to buy. Haha, like I don't not think that he doesn't, but I don't think he wants everybody to come in and lose their ass on it. He wants to be the one guy, the diamond in the rough. I don't know that he will. I don't necessarily think he will, but like it just to me it's like it's not my world, so I'm not gonna like lose my mind over it and try to push it into the card world and make it like something that it definitely isn't yet.
My thing is, love Gary Vee, love everyone involved. Wish he put out an actual better product.
Right, but what would that better product be? Just the one with the art, like change all the. You're saying change the NFT.
Gary Vee's put out or has been collabs on products before. So
like
it's not
what?
like
I've never bought a Gary Vee thing.
Yeah, bro. Topps did a Gary Vee collaboration for baseball. Gary Vee, I believe, has a whole set of Gary Vee. Gary Vee and Topps did a whole set. Comes in a yellow box. It says Gary Vee on it and all. I think he did another one too. But I have that Mike Trout that I have is from that Gary Vee collection.
Right, but none of that stuff is in place to be done now.
Why would he? Why did he have to do it? That's just what I'm saying. Like I don't know. So for me, I guess my biggest complaints are, yeah, I don't like the artwork, but okay, it comes from the NFT. In my opinion, the NFTs originally came from a motivational promotion he was doing with the names. That's where the names come from. I don't know. It's just an all mixed match. I'm also jealous I didn't get a box. And that's another thing. To be fair, I recognize I don't think they're going to go to zero. I don't think they're worthless. That's not my point. Is that I'm just, yeah, I guess it hit too close to home, and it's just garbage, though. It's just trash.
Yeah, look, and again, I'll never buy one. It's not something that I ever look. You know me. I'll collect anything as it looks cool. Like it doesn't have to have value. It doesn't have to. It can have value. It can't. I won't disagree. But with that said, the NFTs weren't for me. When I saw the NFTs, I was like, I don't even. The only thing I understood about the NFTs was okay. There's a functionality to it. Now I wish one thing I do wish he would have done is add a functionality to these cards, like because that's what I like about like the Bored Ape. Like you own the IP, right?
So
like,
okay,
if
I
own like the terrible tuna as an NFT or whatever the hell that thing's called, and then Mike Geo's got the terrible tuna card, I'm like, what the fuck?
No, it's not. What is it? The terrible? What is it? Oh, tolerant tuna.
Yeah,
but that's also proves my point. Okay, when I look at the Bored Apes, I could care less about the NFT, but when I look at it, I go, that's pretty cool. Like the artwork of it is pretty cool. The different characters they're doing from it it's pretty cool looking. Like I would wear it on a shirt, a t-shirt or something. You know what I mean? Like I'm just not into the NFT, so I wouldn't buy it, but I don't think they look bad.
Yeah,
you know
no, I agree. And again, it's almost like he was like like you guys said, like, oh, I could make an NFT off this napkin and just said like, and then like at a bar one night drew on a napkin and then it became real. But like, dude, people are buying. There's going to be a lot of this stuff that people are going to wake up and figure out like, what was I doing? But there's a lot of people making money. What worries me is the people that are going to end up holding the bag, and I don't know when or how or what that is. But same with sports cards. But again, all this being said, I don't think that this should have any bearing or weight on Josh Luber taking the sports card market, because the one thing he did implement was that process of buying, which everybody agrees sucks. Like that's cool. That's what I'm looking to Josh Luber for.
All right. I'm not mad at Josh Luber. I'm not technically mad at Gary V. Those cards are trash, though. What do you want me to tell you? Like, what do you want me to do?
No, I don't disagree. I mean, again, you're not getting really a disagreement from me, but I'm not gonna like. They're just not for me. Like, I look at some paintings and I'm like, that's trash. And some dude just spent 10 million on it. No.
Yeah, right. I mean, when you lay it out like that,
Like literally, like looked at like. I mean, I think there was somebody talking about the other day. There was some video of a guy who literally just took a painting off the wall, and then people came up and thought that was the painting wasn't there, and they're like, "Oh, this is like, can you imagine?" Like,
yeah,
dude, I mean,
Yeah.
it happens.
I don't know.
And
I don't
honestly, the telltale sign to all of this is going to be what, like, Gary Vee can only run through this so many times if it is truly like not hitting before
No,
like he has
the
a
next-
major drop off.
The next one is going to have real artwork on it.
Right. So maybe is this not a bad thing?
No, Zero Cool is Josh Luber's company. Gary's just did a collaboration with them, but Zero Cool is Josh.
That's what I'm
Luber's.
saying, dude. Think about like the Zero Cool, like all the other stuff. Like I think he's gonna do dope ass rapper cards. I think honestly, the other thing about maybe like the part where you're saying like they literally didn't have to take this card, and you hear Carvin for hours tell you how hard it is to make a card.
No, I get it.
So like this is literally, let's take this thing that's so easy.
Okay, but Carvin would also take hours upon hours to make sure that card looks good.
Right, but if you're about to take over a sport or a trading card empire, right? Imagine that you don't do any test runs. Imagine you don't sell 800 boxes to see how it works,
Bro,
or to see what your glitches are.
I would rather open a pack and get the Christmas card you and your family sent me than a $10,000.
Sure, shit wouldn't be worth as much. You know, dude, I want to know the list of people that got those boxes and just straight flipped them as gifts.
Oh, it's gifts, dude. I would love
That's
to
a
get
move.
I would love to get one though. So
Right,
shout outs to Gary V and Josh Luba.
Yeah, when we have Josh on, we'll have to. Yeah, it's not happening. No, but I mean, I think honestly, I think that if you had either of them, if you got to talk to either of them, I don't know that they would like. Yeah, no, Kevin, I agree. His cards are hard to make. These are not. That's the reason they're available now. Like, that's the reason they're the first ones available, because they're not hard to make.
Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't met anyone that, well, not that, we actually do know a lot of people. Like, I haven't met anyone or even heard a whisper of, like, I need that card, except for the guys, because I don't even know if he wants to say this, but someone that, the Tyler and Tuna, he was said that the guy who owned it,
Reached out to him.
yeah, but that's different though. He just wants to complete. He don't care about the car. He just probably has this OCD.
Dude, that's the exact point. It's bringing in people that doesn't care about cards.
Kev, start the clubhouse room. We're bringing this fight off air.
Well, that answers the question. Yes, there is, and honestly, I think that is one of my issues with it. It's a big, because of the not owning like the NFT. I would be not happy. I would be fucking livid if all of a sudden I put this money out for an NFT and then I found out that there was a physical part of my NFT that I didn't have a chance to get. Like that's why Bored Ape is so dope, dude.
Do you think it was in his plan to sell the NFT and then sell the cards separately the whole time, therefore even more of a money grab? Because he could have easily, I believe the Bored Apes did something with jackets and other things that you can buy specifically for them.
Only the person but only the person who owns it can buy it. And you go and buy one.
Okay, so give that opportunity. Let those guys have them. Let those guys have those cards.
That's what
Get
I'm
out of here.
saying.
Get
Yeah,
out of here.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that. But I'm just not jumping to again, take Gary Vee for whatever it is. I think he doesn't really hide the fact that he's in this to make money. And I don't know why people are shocked by it.
I mean,
The dude literally goes to garage sales and takes treasures out of people's houses for like nickels and sells them for $100.
yeah, but up until now, he didn't try to sell them a drawing of a mug.
Up till now.
And this mug has no handle, no base, so the water just runs out of it. And it's called like the Moody mug because sometimes you can fill it, sometimes you can't. Like, you know what I mean?
Look, dude, you're not going to get an argument from me about
That
that.
was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not. You're not getting an argument from me on that side. But again, I'm just not shocked by it. Like, just as I'm not shocked by there's people in this hobby that don't even look at a fucking card's image. It might as well be a dollar sign to them, up or down.
I know.
But that's what makes this whole thing tick.
I don't think at any point, though, in the history that someone look back and go, you know what, those V Friends cards, that's what make everything tick in the hobby.
No, who said that? I don't agree with that. Wait, hits it chicks is a guy?
But anyways, let's you got any cards to show off?
I've got to show off.
Hit some chicks. I don't know if you heard about Nikki, but she'll hit some chicks. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah, she'll definitely ride out. I don't know. Her mother will whoop your ass too, though.
All right, let's hop off of here. But no, I love that conversation, man. And look, if we could maybe, who knows, if we could interview like Luber at the Mint or like somewhere like that. You know me, I'm not gonna like shy away from asking questions. I'm not looking to fluff them up, but I'm also not looking to like overly judge because is that a card?
Yeah.
Really? What's the front?
That's the front.
Dope.
That's
What
the
is
front.
that from a set?
Yeah, it's the gold.
What is there like a bunch of those?
No. There's if a PSA 10 of this is I think a couple of hundred. I don't know. It's
Is
rare.
it numbered?
No, this is the set. I don't know what this is from. This is 1991. This is that set, the USA set. This is one of the.
Oh, okay, the older ones, yeah.
All right, check this out. I'm showing off all the American flag stuff that I'm trying to get slabbed real quick, and then we'll go into Clubhouse and yell about this longer for my American slab.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I got this from Alan and Ginter.
Nice.
Hold on, real quick. What else? Oh, Eric gave me this. Actually, I already showed it, but this guy's from Providence, autograph. Look at this. There we go. Little silver LeBron.
That's dope.
Then we got this will get slabbed up.
Nice.
I got one more. Hold on, just one more. Oh, maybe this one too. Yeah, have you ever seen their garbage sets? Oh no.
All right.
All right, we're out of here. I just dropped everything. All right,
Okay.
I'll talk to you.